Hello, I'm Emily. I'm in Tyler's class. Today I'll talk about a book called Sideways Stories from Wayside School. I'll write about a book review, so I'll give my opinion about this book and you can decide if you want to read it or not. Wayside School was supposed to build sideways with 30 classes, but the builders accidentally built a straight with 30 floors. So there are 30 chapters in this book. In each chapter, there are funny stories about a teacher or a student. The first paragraph describes the character. In the middle, there are some plot events. Lastly, when the chapter ends, there are punchlines that are actually jokes. Wayside School is a little different from other books. When I write a summary about other books, there are always opinions, but very greatly. This book has funny punchlines, which are jokes, so every time I don't have to think about a new opinion. I just have to remember about the punchline, so it was helpful to remember and also unique. For example, I liked chapter 25 Jenny because its punchline was containing many details in the punchline. Even though it was very short, Jenny was late to school, but there was nobody. The men came and one of the men said that Jenny shouldn't go to school on Saturday. There are also funny stories about characters. They all have a mystery about the moments in the plot event. The plot event describes about the actions that happen clearly with specific details in each. Because of these reasons, I can easily understand and helps me remember well. Also, the punchline is always funny with a real type of the story's mysterious actions. And the character who says a funny detail that is in a sentence makes it funny. For example, to illustrate, chapter 16 about DJ was clear and was easy to understand. The plot events said that when DJ went to school and smiled, the whole class started to smile and laugh. So my score is 1 to 10. My favorite chapters are chapter 9, Mauricia, and chapter 12, Jason. First, Mauricia is a great chapter to me. Mauricia loved ice cream, so she brought each flavor every day, but its taste got a little bad every day. Now Mauricia had no flavor she liked. She also got upset. Mrs. Jules, the teacher, hated her to be upset, so she brought every student's flavor tasted ice cream. She didn't like her own ice cream, but she especially liked Todd's. So one day she took a bite of his arm to get the taste. As this note, I thought the plot event, which was when Mrs. Jules brought the ice cream that were children flavored ice cream, that was funny and also was a little special. When Mrs. Jules brought the Todd flavored ice cream, Mauricia loved it and took a bite of Todd's arm, but she didn't like herself tasted ice cream. She thought it didn't taste it like anything. That part was a little interesting to me. I got curious if the ice cream was really made of a student's taste. Also, chapter 12, which was a story about Jason, was a smart idea. When Jason told the teacher that Joy, the friend, was chewing a gum, Joy stuck the gum on Jason's chair. Jason got stuck and Joy stuck the gum on Jason's chair. Jason got stuck and Joy has 3 stripes. She wanted it to be solved, so she kissed Jason on the nose. He really fell off. I thought that was a unique and a wonderful idea because solving a problem by making a solution by ourselves is great. The special idea about this book is that the person who is in chapter 30, which is Lewis, wrote this book. Also, he is the yard teacher in Wayside School, so he had to check and make sure that children are playing but do not get hurt. Even though Lewis had to make sure that children play well, Lewis had to make sure that children weren't playing that well. So I think Lewis is a funny teacher. I mean author. Also because he had to make sure that children weren't playing a lot. I thought that the school was a little bit funny. So this book's author, who is also the character, is unique. I would recommend this book to a friend because it was the first book that it had jokes instead of opinions, so I thought that this book was very special. Also, the story about each chapter contains many events that are the things that students had. So the reader could understand easily what each chapter was and what each chapter was saying. This book has a punchline of a story when the builders built the school straight. So I laughed, and the information of this school made me understand the story easier and easier. This story contains punchlines that are different in each chapter, so this book's jokes were like a rainbow-colored punchline. So everyone would like this book, and everyone should read this book. Thank you for watching my presentation.